Hi, I'm Jose.
Hi, I'm Luda Angela.
Yolanda Henson. Michelle Diana Berger. Okay, my name is Anna Taikova, and I'm going to talk about alcohol, and I'm going to persuade you guys today, do not drink excessive amounts of alcohol. Do you know how harmful alcohol can be if it's taken without control? Alcohol abuse is a major factor of in accidents, diseases, and even death in the world. When people drink to get drunk, they can suffer from alcohol intoxication. This occurs when a high level of alcohol arises in the blood, so people suffer from losing consciousness or even fall into a coma. There are many cases in the world when people got intoxicated and died in the world. When I was a teenager, I had a friend that died because of alcohol intoxication. The problem is that many people think that alcohol is not a drug and they cannot drink in moderation. Do you think alcohol is not a drug? Yes, it is. The researchers show that alcohol is very beneficial for health, but it's very harmful and addictive, so people can easily depend on it and suffer their health. There are three reasons why excessive consumption of alcohol is harmful on the human body. The first damage is that alcohol can affect heart. The second damage is that alcohol can affect the brain and nervous central system. And the third damage is that alcohol can affect the reproductive system of both males and females. Let's talk about the first reason why you should not drink alcohol in excessive amounts of We should stop drinking alcohol because it affects our heart. Alcohol weakens the heart muscle and the ability to pump blood. So damaged heart cannot pump the blood sufficiently. The result of this insufficiency, the disease called cardiomyopathy, which means cardio is heart and myopathy muscle. So basically it's disease of heart muscles wall. So when it's damaged, the blood flow doesn't go to the organs or tissues of the human body. Another problem that massive and multiple heart attack can happen because of this insufficiency of blood flow, and also it can damage the heart completely. In addition, drinking excessive amount of alcohol can increase blood pressure. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 17,000 people die each year from high blood pressure complications in the United States. In addition, the census states that 1 out of 4 people have high blood pressure in the United States. Consuming excessive amount of alcohol increases the pressure on the arteries and the heart and causes the blood pressure rises. And another problem that if kidney get damaged, they also put pressure on the arteries and heart, and high blood pressure goes up. Thus, if you don't want to happen to you this problem with your heart and heart muscles, you should stop drinking alcohol in excessive amounts. Now let's talk about the second reason why you should not drink alcohol in excessive amounts. We have to stop drinking alcohol because it can damage our central nervous system and the brain. Alcohol damages the nerve cells and the brain, so that brain doesn't work and doesn't function appropriately. It doesn't respond appropriately. Researchers show that the brain is the most vulnerable and active organ affected by alcohol. People who are long-term users of alcohol, they can suffer of emotional distress, depression, and emotional instability. For example, if a person intoxicated, the person can have blurred vision, slurred speech, or difficulty walking. Another consequences of excessive amount of alcohol is the disease called peripheral neuropathy. It's a painful nerve inflammation of arms, hands, legs, and feet. It's a common disease for long-term alcoholic users. In addition, blackouts and impairments of brain can occur because of alcohol. large quantities of alcohol consumed very quickly in an empty stomach can produce the lost memory of some period of time, so the person doesn't remember any details of the events. And it can happen because alcohol restricts the supply of oxygen to the brain. Lack of oxygen in the brain kills thousands of brain cells every time a person becomes intoxicated. Thus, before drinking alcohol, think how different parts of alcohol are affected and how memory loss can put you in an uncomfortable and a shameful situation. Now let's talk about the third reason why you should not drink alcohol in excessive amount. It is better to stop drinking alcohol in excessive amount because alcohol can affect reproductive system of both males and females. How does alcohol affect males? Alcohol can cause infertility for males. Alcoholics are more likely to have a problem with sex functioning, and moreover, their testosterone level go down. So there are a lot of bad consequences of these problems. And the same way alcohol affects women. The hormone level changes. It also can affect ovaries, so the person can cause infertility. And the pregnant women who has alcohol during pregnancy, they have a problem to have child with the birth defect. Another problem is that the difference between men and women. There's a biological difference because man has more tissues, muscle tissues than fat, and we know that muscle tissue has more water than fat. So men are affected less of alcohol than women. So experiments show that they give men and women the same amount of alcohol, and women were more vulnerable and more affected by that. So to sum it up, there are three reasons why excessive consumption of alcohol is harmful on the human body. Because alcohol damages your heart, your central nervous system, and the brain, and it damages the reproductive system of males and females. So a few glasses of wine for the heart may cover a hidden issue to alcoholism. So before drinking this alcohol, think about how can you cause you problems for your health, for your heart. If you want to have children, if someone doesn't have, you can just be, you can have this problem of infertility and even life-threatening. So, however, the good news is that if you stop drinking now, your health can go back to normal, and your heart can be also go back to normal. Stop drinking now and guarantee a longer, healthier life. Thank you.